Praslin, Ford Ferdinand, which is the coconut preservation garden. There are many, but Ford Ferdinand is smaller and cheaper. I said in my previous general overview about Seychelles, that it was I don't know, 150 or 160, no, 150 coconut Seychelles dinars the entry, and 100 Seychelles dinars for the guide, so 250 Seychelles dinars. Coconuts, I will call them coconuts. We usually call them coconuts because it's shorter and not Seychelles dinars. This is the word, and we lose time, and I am rushing, you know. So Ford Ferdinand has some endemic plants and animals, 122 on 122 acres of land. So one of the most important coconut endemic species is Coco de Mer, the palm tree that has the biggest seed in the whole wide world. It's boy and girl, and I will post another picture here. I hope YouTube will not ban me. They are just plant seeds that seems a lot like human bodies. You will have another picture of it in the video. It's very expensive also. It's I don't remember, but if you are planning to take one without a license and registration on it, please don't be fooled and don't take it from somewhere around the street, because you're going straight to prison for that. You need license plates, you will give your credit card, you will give your passport, they will make special documents, and they will have a sticker like on it, on the seed, like they have on alcohol, cigarettes. That is actually the sticker of authenticity, and they will make also papers of authenticity, and they will put the receipt and your numbers and from your passport and everything on it. So please, you can buy it from Ford Ferdinand, you can buy it for the other garden. It's a much bigger one, I forgot the name right now, but you can buy it from there without any problem. But please don't buy it from yourself out of people that you cannot trust without these plates and papers and sticker. They need to have a sticker on them, otherwise you're going straight to jail, their jail. I think you will heard the guide talk about it in this video. But after this visiting garden, we went to Anse Lazio beach, which is my favorite beach from Praslin Island. I will let you a few videos here with attached. You will see Ford Ferdinand and then Anse Lazio pictures and videos, and I hope you will enjoy. Bye.
we count the rim. We say 15, 16, 17, 18, and they live up to 100, up to 400 years old. It's a prehistoric plant. Before man, this existed. Seychelles was inhabited in 1770. There was no people before that. No native. The first people to come to our island 5,000 years ago was the Indian. They call it in 3 words, Seychelles. That's not, but no, the coincidence the name Seychelles was after the Minister of Finance under Louis XV in 1778. His name was Jean Moreau de Seychelles, but French version, okay? Then the British came in 1826, they changed it, they put the Y and the S at the end, okay? And remove all the accent. But the word that the Indian used, Seychelles, is meaning the sea, the barrier reef, and the land. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this Coco de Mer, we're going to see them. This is the unique place where you can hold a Coco de Mer from the palm. Okay, for you to have a photo. Because the rest, like in Valley de Mai, it's a tall palm. They're fighting for the sunlight. But here they grow in the hills, so they don't need to be tall. The male is normally always higher than the female of Coco de Mer.
Yeah, we prefer.
I can understand that. Yes, madam, you're right. Okay. All right. So, but why? Because it's the wind that will take the pollen from the male part to bring it to the female blossom. The female flower is not a rose, it's a black ball. Where actually, listen to that, we got a lot of similarities from us to the palm. Okay? The Coco de Mer, when it's pollinated, the flower open for 24 to 36 hours. If the wind missed that or the gecko missed that, it will close and finish. The bees, the honeybee cannot pollinate the inflorescence or the flower of the female because the flowers start to open in the beginning of the night and release a juice. Why the gecko? The gecko, they have vision at night. In the day, the geckos is partially blind. It's the smell of the flower of the male Coco de Mer, which smell like popcorn or basmati rice. But sometimes when it do get wet and old, it do smell like the wet, dirty socks of the man shit. I have to say the man because a lady said to me the socks of the ladies never smell, you know. Of course, yes. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly, yes. Okay, when the pollination takes place, the nut will start growing from the husk, small. But when it gets to the period on the tree from 7, 8 to 9 months, it's edible. But since 1980, it's stopped, prohibited. You can go and steal one, but get ready to have a free holiday. This is the first 5-star hotel of Seychelles, all inclusive, you know. And it's called the Relaxing Hill Resort. You can go a minimum of 5 years, you know, not that. You cannot have everything. You will have the view, but you will not have the sea. Okay, you will not go swimming, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our young lemon. You see, green lemon. Yeah, to make the rum, eh? Yes, the chipoche, like the French like to make the little rum. That's the small one, yes. No. Okay, no problem. You know that. All right, so now what we do, and look at this palm here. This one with outside roots. It's not the walking tree. It's called palm slat. It's one among the 6 endemic. When I say endemic, it's meaning originated from here. When I use the word exotic, meaning introduced. And then when I will use the word Seychelles with flora and fauna, meaning they are indigenous, native from here, but you can find other elsewhere. Like example, this is a walking tree. You see this one there? Yeah. This is the Seychelles pandanus. If I translate pandanus, it's meaning all forever thinking, always thinking. Panda is forever, anus is for the brain. Okay, so this is all. And look, why I say walking tree, because the new branch will become the roots to stabilize it. So they're always looking for the sun and the rain, for the sun and the water. And the leaves of that, it was braid to make hats, baskets, mats, lots of ropes long time ago. Coco de Mer leaves also was used, I call it the Louis Vuitton. You know why? Because when you dry them in the shadow, they come golden. And when you make hat basket, it was people with class who was affordable to buy them. But the ordinary people will make hats, basket, and from these other ones. But in Seychelles, we have some people who knows how to do it, but not much like before. We have lose a lot of our traditional and cultural activities, television, copying too much. Do you know why there's no monkey in Seychelles? Because we are the monkey of ourselves, you know. We imitate too much. No, madam, don't take it. My colleague don't like when I say that, but it's true. We imitate too much what we see on the television. And one thing I don't like, 75% we imitate all the bad things.
Right.
Fall after, it takes 7 years for each Coco de Mer to be mature. And they fall down automatically with a minimum weight of 18 to 20 kilograms. Don't worry, nobody's been hit by the Coco de Mer on the head. You know, because the really, it's called the palms of knowledge or the tree of knowledge. They mostly fall in the night with the condensation. Okay? That's when they detach. I didn't say all, I said mostly, okay? And then 1.5 years, and then when they got the leaf, without the trunk and without the sex, that's why we say it's young. We have to wait minimum 25 years, maximum 40 years before we see if it's a male or a female.
And how can you make a difference?
One thing, very good question. From no. When you have the nuts, when the symmetric is perfect, we say if you replant these seeds, 85% can turn out to be a lady. When the nuts is long, we replanted it, we say 85% can guarantee to become a man, a male, okay? But it's true. Because a lot of people nowadays, they're buying the palms, they don't know, but they're getting all female. Everybody want to buy a female. Nobody want to grow male. There's no money from the male, you know, from the Coco de Mer that you can sell after. But you need the male. So they have to come here or to Valley de Mer and buy one of the male parts, where actually they will place it in the female palms at their home. But let me tell you, it's like human life. I'm not getting too bad. Ladies and gentlemen, you know not all ladies can bear kids naturally. We have situation now that you can implement. And tell me if I'm right or wrong, 80% of those situations when they give birth is twin or triplets. Okay? But with the Coco de Mer also, as the man interferes, you put the male in the female palm, 80% of your Coco de Mer will be Siamese, twins or triplets.
Necessary evil.
Huh?
Male is a necessary evil.
Yes. But you get ready that you get that. But we're going to have naturally some of the Coco de Mer that we have the twin and the triplet. We haven't got 4 yet, but we have, yes, we have got 3. All right, but they take 7 years. Question will be very interesting, but now we get back to the fruits. I was talking about that palm. This is palm slat. They make a kind of seeds, but they are not edible for us. Edible for the papagai, and for the bulbul birds. Okay? Bulbul, yes. And the root is always outside. Mostly they don't grow in flat area naturally. They grow in slope area because they are the main one that control the soil. Because this island was called Island of Palms. There was not a lot of exotic trees. You have to understand, 90% of the fruits growing in Seychelles was brought. Even breadfruits, mango, papaya, all of this was brought here. Even the human 100% was brought to live here. Yes, there was nobody, yes, sir. Yes, the Arab came, but in the 9th century. But they didn't stay. They were not looking for Seychelles. They were looking for India. Everybody was looking for India via the sea, for them to trade for spices, you know. But they went down the Red Sea with a raft. You know what's a raft?
Yeah.
They end up here because a raft cannot go against the wind. So they stop here. They found the Coco de Mer. They found it as a container. They live a couple of years. They used the leaves. They dried it to make the sail. And they use one of the tree which is called the capuchin tree, after the like the monkey, to make the mast. And then they got ideas on one of the palm leaves husk that we make the rooftop like you see here. They have a husk in the front. It's look like in front of a boat for them to make the wave breaker. And they braid the leaves and they put, you know, the red soil, make it like a cement to make it hard. And they took a lot of our Coco de Mer and go to India. This is where they call it the immortality seeds. They tell the Indian, if you eat in it, you live with it, you'll be immortal. All right, in the 9th century. That's why nowadays in India, some places we have some of the Coco de Mer growing, but it's not come big. Small version, you know. Miniatures, all right? So the Arab did brought some everywhere, but it's originated from here. But you're wondering the name, Lodoicea maldivica. Maldives doesn't have the palm, but the Coco de Mer, when it's regrowing, the embryal cord that come out, stuck with the roots and the palm, it's like a mother breastfeeding a baby. So it will suck all the heavy nuts, and then when it will detach after 5 years, it will be light. From heavy rain down to the river down to the sea, and they floated to Sudan, Maldives, Madagascar, etc. And they found it coming by the beach, and they thought it was growing under the sea. Because in that period of time, people believed the world was flat like a disc. You know, so that's why the name Lodoicea Maldivica. And ladies and gentlemen, you know we have 115 islands in Seychelles. We have two categories. We have the inner island where we are now, the granitic island, and then outer island, we have the coralline island. In the coming future, with the changing of global climates, we're gonna lose 76 islands, gonna drown. Yep, all the 72 coral, and out of the 72, we have the famous Aldabra. You heard about it. It's the second largest atoll in the world, where we do have the #1 population of tortoise. Oh, shit crater. How you say it in Romanian?
What?
Tortoise, the tortoise.
Tortoise.
All right, okay. I'm getting, yes, good, okay. So, all right, now we'll walk and we have one down big, one down there. We're going to go and see it. And also I will try to do a magic for us to see a sweetwater eel. You know what's an eel?
Tipar.
Like a moraine.
Tipar.
Chipar, yes,
Chipar.
that's sweetwater. Sweetwater eel. We can try to see it and we see that and then we go up, okay? Where's
Asta din față.
Look at this, Kupa.
Mango
This is a
tree.
Siamese. You see? This is two Coco de Mer stuck together. Like, you see,
It was.
It was.
it's still
It's still.
a triplet.
Wow.
3 Coco de Mer will be like this inside, okay?
Wow.
All right? And then,
Ce trec puiul lor? Puiul celor doi copaci.
and this is a twin.
Mai autentic de atât.
It's like us. A twin baby always one is bigger than the others, okay? They're fighting who's get more space inside, you see? That's why it doesn't have the perfect shape like the one I gave to you first, okay? The same. Let's see if we can get some mango later on. No, you can have it in different ways. When it's green, you can make salad or chutney. But when it's ripened, you eat it as a fruit. Also, you can make salad also, you know. Salad for eating with the food or salad for eating as a dessert. Don't finish with the banana. So that's the 2 big mangoes, huh? Can I get some mango? One moment. 1,
0.
not 0. Pick it up.
Got one.
Mai sunt două acolo, chiar 3.
Pick it up.
So, yes.
Era atât de mare?
He's hiding now.
Era un pește așa.
Let's see if it will come out. Oh! Mine doesn't bite.
Dar
It
la
doesn't
mic.
bite. No, me not problem of white. My shoes. That's a no. There was the owl.
Uitați aici, uitați pe
He's on the other side. He's on the other side.
ce mare e. It's here.
He's
Atât
hiding.
de mare. Deci că e un șarpe. Vino încoace, vino încoace. Veniți aici.
A sweetwater owl. There it is. Look. Look.
Ah, eu tô
Here.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the owl. No. He liked the telephone of the lady. Yeah. With the plants or the animals, meaning they are indigenous. Yes. Meaning you see them here, you can see them elsewhere. And for you were not here, this is a young Coco de Mer. We don't know yet if it's a male or a female. We have to wait minimum 25 years. 20, 25.
25.
Or up to 40 years before we know if it's going to be a male or a female. But when you put the feed, if it's perfect, we estimate that 85% it can turn out to be a female. When the nut is long, echo, cut them down. It's life. totally dive. The spider, have you seen the big spider?
I've seen crabs.
Yes, yes,
And
we
yes,
saw.
yes, yes. Let me tell you, the big one is the female. And if you look clearly in the net, you will see the web, you will see small one. That's the male. If the female do not get any insect to eat, naturally she will eat the male.
Why not?
Like the, it's life, of course, madam. Our women eat us psychologically every day. Where are you? What you doing? You coming? You not coming? You what? You know? It's life, you know? I'm not talking about what I've heard. I've got the experience. Look at there's the tortoise. Oh, let me tell you something. Here there's 2 male and 1 female. But in Seychelles life, we have more ladies than men. We say 5 ladies equal to 1 man in Seychelles. No, we are not allowed to have 5 girlfriends. With this heat, they will kill you. The big one of the land tortoise is the male. But in the sea, all big one is the female. Okay? Even the lobster, the big one is the female. That's why nowadays in Seychelles, we have only 1 month per year that we are allowed to fish the lobster. Because we remove too much female, they are the bigger one, you know, so the population is not increasing. There's some illegal fishing, but if they get caught in the environment of Seychelles, you do some illegal stuff, you get free holiday on the first 5-star hotel. You know, tell me something. Oh, what is the name of the young man?
Victor.
Oh, Victor, tell me something. Which is the favorite color of the tortoise?
Green.
Why you all say green?
Yellow.
Yes. How did you know that? Yeah, there's a mango there. That's the favorite color, yellow golden. Have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
Yes.
Uguay, the master, was always in gold. You know what's the meaning of Uguay? This is Chinese. Tortoise. Yeah, Uguay in the Chinese is tortoise. Now this is a male, eh? And this is after 15 years that we know. Really, but no, for us to see if it's a male or a female. Normally when they lay the eggs, is the temperature of the soil already decided. But for us human, it's after 15 years. That's why I'm curious, you were curious. There are the nursery, we keep them there. Because when they are hatched, they are the size of a matchbox and they are very soft. The predators like crabs or like birds will kill them.
Something going on. Is this normal?
No. It's
don't
not
do
normal,
this.
it's missing everything.
Don't do this.
It's not, it's missing. My friend,
Überall, wo ich mit dir hinkomme, geht's los.
let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, don't think he wants to shout, eh? Because he's shouting because he hasn't penetrated yet. When the penetration will take place, he will stay quiet. Yep. Because it's like elephant, there's an extension. Okay, there's an extension from it. But the lady don't want him. You see, the lady's not letting him. You know, it's too much people watching, man.
She wants her privacy.
The lady's running around. Get off. Get out, you big one.
Prea mare, it's too big.
No, the ladies, the tortoise is always small. That's why the ladies is small. You know, she was out of the park running away because the 2 male abuse her.
Oh.
Yes, every time. No, last time, now she's back because they found her there. They bring her back. She will run again.
Ой, зарогодите.
Înseamnă ăla de era băiatul.
It was very chill, 22 degrees. But you know what happened? Every 40 years plus, the earth rotates to the same point. So this in Europe happened in 1976. And the last year was the same. And 1976 also we were having cool weather and you were having hot weather. That's what you call changing of climate. And ladies and gentlemen, this was also used as textile for clothing. Look, Kukma, I love that word. So it was taken and we put in boiling water to peel it off to have textile for clothing. Oh, when I say clothes at that time, it doesn't mean t-shirt or shorts. The bikini, you know, to hide the too bad, you know, 2010. But also it was roll and braid together because in this way it's very resistable. But when you put it in boiling water, it's more easier to remove. But like this way, you see, like this way, easy breaking, you see? But when you do it the opposite way,
Family stay bikini very long.
yeah, the other way around is wrong.
Oh, my show will be like this.
That's still what you did use. You're looking for everything to eat. That's a don't eat. It's not poisonous ours. You know, an animal like scorpion, like some of the little frogs, they are poisonous other places because they have to defend themselves. In the Seychelles, we don't have big animals. We have the very tiny frog, which is half of our fingernail, but they are not poisonous. It's called the Coco de Mer. Oh, very rare. Last time I saw one who was 10 years plus. Yeah, but in the night it's mostly active, the animal here. In the day, with our vibration and the heat, the animal don't come out much. Even the harmless, we have the harmless wolf snakes. But they hide. When it's wet, you can see one, but they are like this long and the size. No time for swallowing you. Even a rat is too big for them to swallow. Oh, with this heat, no. Yeah, it must be wet. Because the heat killed them. Yes, sir. I saw one in the car park of Coco de Mer, but he was killed.
Hey guys, we are on Anse Lazio beach right now. It's one of the most liked, loved and photographed beaches of Seychelles. Anse Lazio is on Praslin Island. Yeah.